Welcome to my video course 250 Dutch Proverbs. I made a selection of proverbs and sayings that anyone who learns Dutch should know. The course consists of 25 lessons. In each lesson I explain the meaning of 10 proverbs or sayings. Subtitles are available for each lesson. Just push the CC button in YouTube. The transcript of the lesson you'll find on learndutch.org. Let's start with lesson 1 containing proverbs 1 till 10. Proverb 1. Met de deur in huis vallen. Literally, it means to fall with the door into the house. And you say it when you want to go straight to the point, usually addressing something which the other one does not expect. Often people, to introduce what is coming, say om maar meteen met de deur in huis te vallen. In other words, I will come straight to the point. For example, if you borrowed someone's bike while he did not know and you broke it, you say om maar meteen met de deur in huis te vallen. Ik heb je fiets geleend en die is nu kapot. Very straight. You can also use it as a discussion starter. For example, you go to your colleague on the work floor and you want to skip the "Hi, how are you, nice weather" thing. You say om maar meteen met de deur in huis te vallen. Waarom heb ik jouw rapport nog niet? Why did you not yet give me the report? You can not use this expression when you address a usual proposal. So if you go for a bike ride with your wife every weekend, you cannot say while sitting together on the couch, om maar met de deur in huis te vallen, laten we gaan fietsen. No, but if you bought tickets to go to New York for shopping, then you can use it and say om maar met de deur in huis te vallen, ik heb tickets voor New York. Proverb 2. Voor een appel en een ei. Literally, for an apple and an egg. You can buy or sell something voor een appel en een ei. It means for almost nothing. So you use the expression when something is very cheap. And as the Dutch are a trading nation, we love to tell it when we make a good deal. In some countries, people feel ashamed when they buy their stuff in discount periods or at discount stores, because it would stress a certain social status, but not in the Netherlands. The Dutch are proud in such situations and they claim victory when they bought something voor een appel en een ei. Proverb 3. Oost-Indisch doof zijn. Literally, it means being deaf the Eastern Indies way. It means that someone pretends not to hear something, but actually does. Maybe nice to explain the origin of this expression. Oost-Indië is what is currently Indonesia. And that used to be a part of the Netherlands until 1949. It is believed that the expression comes from the way the Indonesian leaders communicated with the Dutch. They pretended not to understand them, but actually they were more clever and they knew where it was all about. Proverb 4. Te diep in het glaasje kijken. Literally, to have a look in the glass too deep, which simply means to drink too much alcohol. Hij heeft te veel gedronken is the same as hij heeft te diep in het glaasje gekeken. An English expression which is comparable is he is in liquor. Proverb 5. Een held op sokken. Een held op sokken. A hero on socks. This is just another word for a coward in Dutch, een lafaard. Someone who is afraid of anything. Proverb 6. Blaffende honden bijten niet. Literally, barking dogs don't bite, which is the same as in English with the same meaning. Those who threat very usually do not carry out the threats. Proverb 7. Te veel hooi op je vork nemen. Literally, to take too much hay on the hay fork, which means that you take more work than you are able to fulfill. An English equivalent would be to bite more than you can chew. The Dutch, originally having a significant agricultural population, have actually quite some proverbs with its origin on the farm. You will notice that during this course. Proverb 8. Een dief van je eigen portemonnee zijn. Literally, to be a thief of your own wallet. I already told you about how the Dutch like good deals and financial advantages. Well, this expression proves this once more, because you say it to someone who does not take the opportunity of a special discount. So if you buy something at the supermarket and you don't use the discount card which you get for free, the Dutch will accuse you of being a thief of your own wallet. Proverb 9. Hoge bomen vangen veel wind. Literally, high trees catch a lot of wind. It means that people in a higher position will get more comments and criticism. And with the internet and social media, this proverb becomes even more actual, because anything a famous person says directly is commented and criticized wherever. So if ever this course is frequently commented and criticized, it will be a sign my tree is growing. Proverb 10. De aap komt uit de mouw. Literally, the monkey comes out of the sleeve. It is actually the opposite of the first proverb that we dealt with today, of going straight. It is the cunning strategy to reveal your plans in a late stage after having manipulated someone. If you try to influence the state of mind by a long introduction, by pleasing, by even doing a favor, and then in the end you ask for an even bigger favor back, we can say, nu komt de aap uit de mouw. Now it becomes clear to me. And this proverb has its origin in the time of the street artists, who really tend to hide a monkey in their sleeve, which came out at a certain moment. And that's it for today. You now know 10 proverbs. Don't be a thief of your own wallet to let this course pass, which is even cheaper than an apple and an egg. Do not forget to share this video on social media and to put thumbs up in YouTube. See you back in lesson 2 of 250 Dutch Proverbs.